friends. Good morning. I got a call this morning from my friend who's the mechanic. Oh, sorry about that. They are trimming tree branches today. Okay, well, I'll try to make this video quick. So I got a call from my friend who's the mechanic over at the local Lincoln dealership. So you know I sold my Lincoln MKX SUV. I sold that to my ex-wife's adult son, Daryl. He's about 40 years old. So he had called me when he heard that I was downsizing. He had called me, this is a few months ago, and he said, "Hey, I want to buy your Lincoln." So I said, "Okay, when it's time to sell it, I'll get in touch with you," which I did, and we settled on a price, and I sold it to him. And then 2 days later, check engine light comes on, and the car will no longer run. Now, the only issue I ever had with that car, I had that car 4 years, had to replace an injector one time. Other than that, rock solid car. Oil changes every 5,000 miles, tire rotation. I took really good care of it. Cosmetically, it was gorgeous, right? He's got it for 2 days and it won't run anymore. So I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Because, I contemplated selling it to CarMax, which now in hindsight, I should have sold it to CarMax. Because if this issue was going to happen, which it was, CarMax wouldn't come back on me. Well, he obviously is like, I want my money back. So we came to an agreement. I said I would pay part of the service. He said that's fair. So it's in the shop. My buddy Tim, he called me this morning and says, "You got to come up to the shop. It's scary." I said, oh my gosh, right? The repair bill is $3,200. I'm paying half. I cannot pay any more than that, right? I was already taking a hit on the price of the car when I sold it to him because he's family and because I needed to get rid of it like immediately. So if I had sold that, like taken time and put it on Facebook and Craigslist, I could have gotten another $2,000 easily. I think easily another $2,000. So I already took a hit. I'm paying $1,500, $1,600 for the repairs, half of the repair bill. So now my friend calls me and says, "You got to come up here. It's scary." So we're packing up and we're going to drive over to the Lincoln dealership, and I'm just holding my breath because this is a disaster. It's turned out to be a disaster. And, what's the moral of the story? If I hadn't sold it to a family member, then technically I'm not responsible, right? I sold it to him, no warranty, no guarantee, but, the right thing to do is to put myself in his position and help him get it repaired. And it's a great car. It needs to be repaired and continue to be driven. It's a beautiful car. So we're going to drive over to the Lincoln dealership this morning and see if the news is good or if the news is bad. So I'll update you after we go and talk to Tim. Okay, friends.